That being said, I do kind of vaguely recall bits like this, so maybe the map that I've got in the guidebook is... Oh.
These monsters! Look what they've done to our home!
Once we take it back, we'll rebuild it better than ever.
Yeah. Just like we
Oh, hello.
Done here. Once this is all over, one thing at a time.
Have we
Fair
got
enough.
some snipers to deal with? Let's cross-chain this guy to the ground.
Here goes! Oh! Okay!
I like how very dramatic and anime that.
Good cross chain, you guys!
I almost forgot about that awful name.
I almost forgot about. Oh, they got new dialogue for it as well. That's cool. I almost forgot about.
Back to it.
Right.
Well, no, I did forget about the exploding thing again. Anything hiding? Oh, there we go. Probably a consumable. Yeah, or sellable. Down? Down. Yeah, maybe this section was in the original. Libraphone. Sharp bone. Well, yay. Lux et umbral. Light and shadow. All we can do is laugh.
Shit.
Pardon?
Looks
Oh.
fresh.
Then we should hurry. There may be survivors nearby.
Oh man. Now this is new. This I don't remember that at all. I also don't remember these water physics. Oh, that's a flan.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah! Move it or lose it!
Fantastic. No. Poof. Oh, balls. I'm getting blocked by a pillar. Whoa.
I expected more of a challenge.
Nah.
Any problems?
Don't worry about me.
Oh, you didn't die. There we go. Gladio picked up 2 plumes of Phoenix down.
Kingly confidence you've acquired.
And it only took you 10 years.
Thanks, Gladio. I'd forgotten that they got all new dialogue for this section, or maybe they didn't have all new dialogue originally. But the little interactions do go a long way to adding gravitas to the fact that it's been 10 years. 10 years is not a short space of time for anybody. Oh, it's Core!
Marshall!
You gone senile or something?
Nice.
Can do.
Core has joined the
So
party.
many of them.
Tell me
Yeah, this is new.
about it for hours.
Well, hang in a little longer then.
Time to say goodbye.
Let's be done with this riffraff. Any more? Quite a few, actually.
When we kill them all, focus.
Oh, they're keeping on coming. Oh, I'm going to run out of MP. No, I'm not. Floating death?
Don't worry, I got this. Grown into a fine leader.
Thanks. You set a pretty good example.
Ah, now see, that's a new interaction because, of course, this thing didn't exist before, this fight. Nice.
You alright?
More or less.
So Cole has
Glad
also
that's over.
aged via
Glad
facial
you
hair.
made it back, Highness.
Glad to be back.
I've got something to show you. Follow me.
So, what brought you back to Insomnia?
Couldn't
We wanted
sleep.
to do what we could to make sure everything was in order. For the day the king returned to reclaim his rightful seat on the throne.
So yeah, those events are covered in the Comrades expansion. The preparations
We're
and stuff.
stationed just up ahead. It's just about the only place we have left.
So this is all new then,
Come on.
which is cool. Have we got... Is that Libertus? No. These are...
Good news, everyone! Your king has returned!
Hi!
Highness! I knew you'd come back!
Your Highness, for many moons, we have eagerly awaited the coming of this day.
Brothers and sisters, brave warriors of Lucis. You've done well these 10 years.
Yeah,
And I think
I recognise some of these from what little I've
You've
played
done
of Comrades.
so much, all for my sake. Even as the darkness overcame our world, we kept the light alive in our hearts. We've all lost friends and loved ones along the way, but the one thing we never lost was hope. Brothers and sisters, I ask you to stand by me and fight at my side for the light and for the future of our world.
Yeah!
All hail the King of Light!
The Glaives finally got its king.
They're all so happy to have him back.
Yes, but none are happier than us.
Oh, well that was heartwarming. So we've got a little...
Thanks for opening up a camp. I appreciate it.
Didn't want to leave anything unsaid. Whatever you do, you will have my unwavering support.
I know. You get a few more scars while I was gone?
Wouldn't be much of a shield if I didn't take a few hits.
Think you can take a couple more?
You're gonna have
This
to.
is my job. I'll take as many as you need me to.
Pump tight.
So, how'd things work out with you-know-who?
Oh, a gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Oh, yes.
Look at you. Just remember, hold tight to the ones you love. And don't let go. Lose your grip and you lose them for good.
That's very, Oh, wow, there's quests.
A lot of Glaives died at the signing ceremony, but one of them survived and escorted Lady Lunafreya to
That was
safety.
Libertus.
To this day, his story lives on as an inspiration to us all. A lot of Glaives died at the signing ceremony. To this day, his story lives.
Interesting. They're talking about him in the past tense.
I've dealt with my fair share of demons while out on reconnaissance duty, but the ones around here are some of the toughest I've faced. Your Majesty would do well to take care.
I am all about that, taking care. Hello?
My humblest apologies, but this area is on lockdown at the moment. Literally, that is, it's locked. I would open it for you, but I seem to have misplaced the key. No, I had it with me back at the station.
Yeah, he's one of the NPC glaives that goes with you if you're playing solo. He's one of the AI guys. As is this one.
My liege, I have a request from Ms. Aram.
That would be Cindy.
Cindy?
Yes, she was hoping you would help her unearth some special
Oh
machine
God, what
parts
now?
from the city ruins. We've already deployed one of our glaives to the designated area. They're not much for conversation, but rest assured, when it comes to combat, they're more than capable.
Okay. A glaive out of time.
I've marked the location on your map. All that's left is to rendezvous with the glaive and begin the operation.
Got it. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, okay. Shopping! Bing bong! So we've got... nothing new there. Who are you, person?
You can buy just about anything you need from that vending machine over there.
Marvelous
If you're
things,
lucky
vending
enough to have
machines.
any gil, that is.
But why wouldn't I?
A lot happened while you were gone. For one, the people of Lucis gave up on traditional currency. Instead, they started to trade things like meteor shards, stuff with more practical value.
So that's a bit of a hint towards...
Mr. Argentum? I've heard you're quite the savvy cameraman. Could you help me with something?
With what?
Well, a group of us were trying to take some pictures of the Crown City as part of our reconnaissance work.
God.
Unfortunately, the demons were too much for us to handle, so I was hoping you might be able to go out and snap some shots in our stead. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
Oh,
Leave
good.
it to me.
Let's encourage him, shall we? Crown City without a king. Take the requested photos.
Hey, about those photos. Would it be okay if I helped? I want to see the state of the city for myself.
Oh!
Sure thing. The more the merrier.
Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Machinery that unleashes a powerful shockwave against foes and blasts them with a high temperature blast. Interesting. So that's new. That did not exist before because this whole place didn't exist before. Cool.
A key?
Good eye. That'll let you open all the gates around here.
Perfect.
Okay. I see a shiny. Huh. Cool. You have a quest for us?
So, what's next for you, Marshal?
Lots of Imperial stragglers left. Thought I'd clean them up.
Need a hand?
Looking to earn yourself a favor? If so, you're more than welcome. Just tell Yosef when you're ready.
Yosef. Okay. So, we've got a load of different bits and pieces to do. This is interesting. Oops.
It's been a long day. I say we call it a night.
Ding ding. What the? Not entirely sure what's happened to Gladio in that photo. Not the most exciting bunch, but we haven't really done anything exciting, so... who is Yosef? And
A lot of glaives died at the signing ceremony. To this day.
so something happened to Libertas, I guess.
My humblest, I would open it. No, I had it with.
Yeah, we can. We have the key. Right, let's So all of these quests are level 45. Okay, so this is going to allow us access to other areas then. I'm assuming like these, yes. Oh, not. Whoa! Bye-bye! Yeah, so in the vanilla version of this area, it was
None the worse for wear.
a lot smaller, and there were some quite dangerous bosses to fight. But that was about it. There wasn't a huge amount to do. There certainly weren't any, you know, quests and stuff.
I sense trouble.
You sense right. Nice, Iggy.
No time for compliments. Yeah, I got work to do. It's time. My bad. Don't worry, I got this.
You know, you don't seem as jumpy as before. Huh. Maybe I'm just better at hiding it? Maybe.
Or maybe, after all... Maybe after all the stuff that went down in episode Prompto... Okay. So where are we now? Ah! Oh. Hi.
Fashionably late, I see.
Arden.
Insomnia, the crowned city of my kingdom. I bid you a warm welcome.
Oh.
What the hell's he doing?
Torching the place. Literally torching the place.
I've prepared something special for you, Noctis.
Oh?
What?
Yes, it's the same war your father gave his life to sustain. I thought it might serve as a lovely little reminder of your daddy.
Oh.
Do you like it?
You're sick.
How could you say that to your own flesh and blood? I'll try to find it in my heart to forgive you by the time you reach the Citadel.
So we're gonna have to...
My little pet will greet you at the gates.
My little pets? So we've got to find a way to get through the wall now. That's an iron giant. Where is it? Ooh. That is not an iron giant. That is a red giant. Ow. That was a good start.
Check this out.
Check this out. Shiny! Oh man. So ridiculously broken. It's great.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
Yeah, it's good for fights like that, which take a little bit too long anyway. So it looks like we've got a much bigger area to explore now, which is great. Because this section of the game did feel a little bit, not so much rushed, because at that point I was very much invested in finding out what happens next, but because I know what happens at the end of the game, I can actually spend a little bit of time just exploring this area and finding out what's new and what's changed. That's a fire canister. Ooh. Got some Imperials here. Imperial outpost.
Everyone ready? Yeah, but of course.
But of course. Should probably get. Ooh. Get rid of the troopers first. Ooh.
Far less trouble than anticipated.
White mechs can jump. Oh, nope. I have no idea what that noise was. Nope. I just can't seem to get any blindsides on this thing. Oh, there we go.
Nice work.
Actually, I think that blindside might have been on one of the... Yeah, I feel like that blindside might have actually been... Oh, and again! I think it might have been on one of the rockets, is what I'm trying to say. And up there? No. Okay. So what is in this base then? Actually, keep the photos. Oh, can't get in there. Interesting. Actually, am I still in combat? No. It's just that you can't normally point warp to stuff. If you're not. What's down here? Dope.
Knocked! On it. It's all you!
Roger.
Roger! Ignis has got the best AoE, so... Quick recipe.
Snap some shots while I've got the chance.
Any more for any more? No.
Onward. Yep.
Yep. Now, I'm wondering whether the bosses are still lurking around in here, because there were some big bosses hiding away in alleys. which were pretty nasty, if I remember correctly. Imps.
We're done here.
Propped up. Okay.
Oh, that didn't go off.
Gladio, let's do this.
Still works.
Yeah.
Hit it!
It's all right. Let's regroup and come get some.
Come get some.
Well, I expected more of a challenge.
Don't let up now.
That was not the button I meant to press. I find it interesting that most of the enemies they're putting in are a little bit hard. Ow. Hey, my high potion. They're a bit harder to blindside.
Prompto.
Why has Prompto still got snapshot equipped?
Okay.
I should probably swap that for something that is a little bit more useful in combat. Oh, that's why, because he hasn't maxed it yet.
Here.
Indeed.
And I'm a completionist. Oop, shiny thing. Ah, there's one of these bosses. This one was quite nasty. Probably not so much anymore.
Check this out.
Yeah, for some reason, when I did the tutorial for this, there we go. It does work. It's just the timing's a bit weird when you're actually in combat. When you flash kind of silvery, you need to press the warp button. But it just wasn't working. Can we get through here? No. Okay, so a chunk of this section then is going to be finding the things that we need to get in order to progress. And I'm going to assume that involves completing quests.
That one was picture perfect.
Hard to believe
The destruction in this area equals Prompto.
That ceremony must have been a real mess.
Lady Luna Freya was lucky to have escaped the chaos with her life.
My dad sent her on a mission that day. All for my sake. I can't let their sacrifices go to waste.
I thought for a second that we were going to have to rest in the bus there. Oh, hello.
Is something the matter? You look lost. Shall I escort you back to the shelter?
No, we're okay. But it's nice that there's a fast travel option. Although actually... No. This is good actually, because it's going to take this. It's going to take longer to complete Chapter 14 than it did in the past. Chapter 14, I won't say it was short, because actually the bosses in this area did take a while to kill. But apart from them, there really wasn't a whole lot else to do. I think there were a couple of secret things that you could unlock. I certainly cannot remember how to do those. Head down this way. Yeah, it is interesting seeing the... Oh! Uh-oh. What the...
What kind of interdimensional nonsense is this?
Don't...
Bad interdimensional nonsense, I'd say.
Don't...
Man forges a weapon to fell
Oh, shit.
gods. Omega. The weapon knows nothing of compassion, only destruction.
Legends tell of such a device created in antiquity, but I always assumed those were mere
Oh,
myths.
great.
Its might knows no
They've
evil.
added Omega in.
The wise dare not cross its path lest they meet their end.
Let's see what this thing can do.
No, no, let's not. What level is Omega? No. No, 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 no. I am not tangling with a level 119 thing. 119 is an interesting choice, though. I suppose because the level cap's 120, and therefore you can get a single level edge. Such as it is. There's another Imperial garrison over here. And I'm assuming we can't get in this one either? I wonder why they're there. Nope. I am stuck on a tiny, tiny ledge. Okay, so we've got Omega to fight. That'll be fun. And then we've got Arden's pet, which I'm going to assume is... Well, no. I'm assuming it's Ifrit. Because that's who we used to fight.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
Let's be done with this riffraff.
Back to it.
Right.
Right, let's go and get this. Oh no, that's the photo that we couldn't get to. This is the way that we haven't been. Ah! Here's another of those bosses. Now, this one, I seem to recall, was a little bit of a pain. Let's see how... Sorry, prompter. It was the Snagglefar.
Well, we got a good thing going here.
Let's show them the power of teamwork.
Ouch. Ah, jeez.
The answer against us.
Ignis.
Ignis.
Check this out.
Check this out. Oh, jeez. Eat it. Oh, Jesus Christ! That basically took him out in like one attack. Whew. That is ridiculously OP. And just about makes up for my lack of skill. I see a flan. Before we go play with him. Yeah, there were a lot more rest places. Let's go get this photo first. Been here before, haven't we? Snap a picture of the Royal Monument. Chink.
Amazing. Stupid. Bad this place has gone to ruin. There's so much history here.
Tonitrus Lucis Kylum. Oh, this is a little bit of lore about one of the previous kings. A valorous king who, with his unparalleled military might, won glory against his foes and defended his nation from harm. Though dubbed the Fierce for his ferocity in the field, Tonitrus was also a compassionate king who cared deeply for his subjects.
One could argue history was made anew when the old wall fought off the Empire's demons.
With my dad fighting at their side.
Oh, I wonder whether there were more of those things then that we can go and find. They might be an interesting subject for a video. I'll check something. Yes, I see what they've done there. Mace of the Fierce is the royal arm that we get from him. And Tonitrus was the name of the electrified mace in Bloodborne. So that's a nice little reference there. I quite like that.
Let's move.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a different thing.
Move it or lose it!
Want some?
Oh, smooth moves, Noct.
I am all about this smooth.
Sorry to keep you.
What's a minute?
Oops. What's a minute compared to 10 years? Fine question. Ah. That didn't do as much damage as I was hoping for.
Nice work, Gladio.
Nope. I can kind of see why people use the... Thanks, Dahlia. Why people use the Ragnarok in this area.
Far less trouble than anticipated.
Better snap some shots while I've got the chance.
Gladio.
Oops.
Knocked.
We're almost there. Keep it up.
I actually meant to use Prompto's snapshot then, since he was...
Work, Gladio.
Yep.
A laser sensor? Well, that's a bit rubbish. Oh. And again. Man, there's loads. Loads of stuff that they've added. There we go. Randomly lost window focus. Okay. It's so nice that we get to explore the city a bit more. It always felt so small and... Oh, is this another one of those kingly statues? Yeah, it is. Royal monuments. That's... What are you doing, Dana? That is not the right button.
Got a little cut off. Looks good enough to me.
I wonder what the kings and queens of yore were like.
As different as you and me. They each had their own unique strengths, but what they shared was a common love of country.
One shared by your father. He gave his life for his people. And you.
Indeed.
So long as he and the other rulers are looking after me, Arden won't stand a chance.
Ah. So that's just a little bit of that extra confidence that Noct finally has. Crepera, Lucis Kylum, a secretive queen who hid her face from the public's prying eyes and focused on leading her country through crisis. While her deeds were met with praise in the years after her passing, she was shrouded in mystery during her reign, which earned her the nickname the Rogue. So Crepera, Lucis Kylum, has the Star of the Rogue, which is a shuriken. So that's implying that she is some kind of ninja-esque figure. I don't know whether Crepera is a reference to anything. Let's... See, Crepera, from the root word crepa, etymology of uncertain origin. Certain roots include Albanian igus, to have dinner. Fairly certain that's not what this is related to. From a root common to ancient Greek, darkness, or Lithuanian kropti, to steal, or krupto, to hide. Adjective, dusky, dark, obscure. I'm guessing that's probably where our word creep comes from, as in stealthy creep, not you're a creep. See, this is what I like. I like these extra little bits, and Square Enix is always so good at having all of this story, this lore established. But of course, they didn't put it in. They didn't have time or budget, or... I think it was mostly time for this. They took so long. Oh, there's another one of these things. Let's go blow it up with... Firecrest.
Ready for this? It's time.
Oh, I thought that was gonna... Ow.
Got a tough one on our hands.
Quite a formidable foe indeed.
Check this out.
Nope, that's not the button I want to press. Ouch!
Much obliged.
Much obliged. Take it. Pow! This isn't going to kill it, I don't think. No, but it's going to take a massive chunk of its health off. And it's going to make it vulnerable. No marks for finesse there, though. Got hit one too many times. So this is actually this is actually a viable place to level up and stuff now, because previously there were just the big enemies and they were quite challenging, and that was it. But now there are multiples, as well as these Imperial forts and stuff, which I'm assuming have got a purpose. I think we've been to this one, haven't we? What's this one? Yeah. Let's head down this way. There is, of course, because they've now made this area so much bigger and more interesting, it does mean that there's a lot more running around and stuff. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do remember to give it a like and subscribe for more content. Check out these other videos, and for unedited craziness, check me out live on twitch.tv/Demagen. Until next time, doodle pip.